So what do you? I know you do lots of facts. So what do the facts say now when it comes to scam or biggest lie when we talk about crypto?
What do the facts say?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're not gonna. Okay, well, can I break down to answer that question? I'm going to break down a few things first. So let's look at the scams in terms. If we look at the table, the three most common scams are the high yield investment schemes, which make up 50% of scams. After that, it's pig butchering scams, which are the romance crypto scams, and then the last 18% is shared between phishing scams and those emails and all those little other things. So high yield investment scams make up, as I said, 50%. Now, in 2024, the total number of transactions, crypto transactions that went through, it came to 10.6 trillion. And this is, as I said, I'm going to use those websites.
Even in a million, trillion.
10.6 trillion total in 2024, the total number of crypto transactions. Now, in terms of the total number that were illicit, which are illegal, those illegal scams, all the transactions that are flagged up as, fraudulent transactions, they made up 0.4%, and that's around 45 billion. So even though that's a high number, it's still a small percent that's actually represents scams. So therefore, a lot of people are making a lot of money through crypto. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you look at those, I go on stats. Yes, people are getting scammed, but people are also making a lot of money. And the scams are a small percentage, but there's still a lot of money. There's still a lot of money. So I think that crypto being called a scam is a scam, and it's actually stopping the people that need to know about it the most in progressing with it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And if that continues, then what's going to happen is it will widen the economic gap. Yeah. It will widen it because the rich will get richer because they can absorb risk and they can buy significant portions, and the poor will get poorer. And it's scary. It's scary. Yeah.
I'd like to ask certain questions. This is and ask this question is really interesting. Related.
Okay, before you ask that question, I want to just respond to Bossa, please. Yeah, I think the you're talking about the percentage of scams are less compared to the whole
the total number of transactions,
which is obviously good news for everybody.
Yeah,
it doesn't. But the thing is, one thing I'd like to just say. So what you're saying is it's calling crypto, which is the title, calling crypto a scam is actually a scam.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So what we're saying here, if I'm right, is the scammers are calling crypto a scam. Yeah. So because there's a saying that says it takes one to know one.
Take one to know one.
And when someone calls something, when someone's lying about a system being a scam, that means they have interest in saving themselves. So they need to kill off something so that they can survive.
Wow.
So those people, and I'm sure we're not going to have to say them, but you know who you are, and you know why you're saying it. And some of you now that called it a scam are now saying you can now deposit your scam inside our organization. Without calling out any names. And so this is the problem. This is the confusion with the public at the moment. The public are confused. They're like, the people we trust are the centralized systems, but now they're saying something is not good, so therefore we trust what they say. That's one of the biggest. But then that will then widen the economic gap. So the rich will always get richer, because I tell you one thing about the rich: they don't store any money in the bank. It's the poor people that tend to store money in the bank. The rich people tend to invest their money. The rich people make their money work. The bank will never make your money work the way you can make your money work.
That's right.
As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to the banks, they should be paying us money every day for having our money in the bank. Because they are trading our money every day. They're using our money every day to make money. And they're not putting any zeros at the end of the money. Yeah. And that's the key thing. So I just wanted to bring that up because I didn't want to lose that train of thought. So I think, Asada, you okay with that?
I'm good with you. I'm good. My man, I want to hear my man John. He had a point. I want to hear that.
Joseph, come on. We're ready for your question.
Joseph, come on.
We're ready for your question.
Yeah. What question is about this scam? You know, because I'm presently writing a book on social engineering, which is scam. Yeah, and I mean, as I'm cybersecurity, most of the time I deal with precedents. That means cases, for the cases that has been going on with scams and social engineering with cryptocurrency, with systems, with bank. You know, we can't exclude the bank from this process of scam, because if every day internal or external hackers are trying to get into our system in order to obtain information so they can scam us, identity thefts. You know, I myself have been scammed before, yeah, most recently, and I'm in cybersecurity. So you can see how difficult it is. And with the advent of AI, it's a lot easier now. The question I wanted to ask the panel is, who do you think does the biggest scam? External actors or internal actors? What I mean by external actors, like those who do social engineering, write emails, send emails out, send out emails to companies, individuals, hack your mobile, your tablet. Who do you think has the highest percentage proportion who do these things to compromise our livelihood? Who do you think is an external or internal?
So, do you want to take that?
I want to read the definition of scam because we keep saying it, but I want us to understand what it means, right? So it says a confidence game or other fraudulent scheme, especially for making a quick profit, a swindle. The reason why I want to read that is because, and this is for those of you that are out there doing things, but you know you're doing things that come from your heart. And you know you're doing good work. And you get people calling your work a scam. If what you're doing has the intention to help, as opposed to having the intention to swindle somebody, because there are people out there who have the intention to swindle people, then you don't have to worry about them calling you a scam. You let them have that. That's what they're talking about, because you know it's not. Scams involved the intention to destroy, the intention to, like you said, swindle. I'm saying hi to you and I'm a white man in an army suit, but I'm really a black woman with a head wrap, but I'm trying to get you to talk to me. That's a scam because I'm lying, right? So scams involve lying, they involve trickery. But if you know you're doing work that is helping others, it's just that people want to call it a scam or they don't like you. So what? Let them call it that. But I just wanted us to differentiate that, because we get very offended a lot of times when people call our work a scam and we know it's not. You have to let those people stay in where they are, because that's where they are, or else you'll crumble. But when you know you're doing good work, oh no, the good forces got your back and your front and your side. And so you just keep doing your good work. So I just wanted to say that. So I know that didn't specifically answer about the internal and external, but I did want to define scam, because you do have these things like I'm going to send this email and they're going to think it's this, but it's really that. Yep, that's a scam because of the intention of what they're doing, and they're doing it in an underhanded way, right? And so, yeah, I just wanted to make it clear so that we don't get, it's not about an opinion, it's about the intention of the thing. So I just wanted to bring that point up about the word scam. So Joe, look, Joe, don't kill me and answer that question directly.
No, perfect.
Good.
I just had to say that.
Yeah. Okay, Bossa, do you want to answer Joe's question?
Yeah, I think it's a great question, because you're going to educate me here, because I'm going to assume that it's external. Is it people hacking into systems and whatever? I don't know. You're going to surprise me. Is it the external rather than the internal?
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, I think I agree with Joe. It's internal. Yeah.
Did you know that?
I want you to make that clearer. I don't think I'm clear on the difference.
Okay. What I'm
what's
saying
external,
is
what's internal?
What's internal? What they define what external is people that work in important places who steal our details and sell it on the black market.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So an agent comes to you and says, "I want to invest your money. You need to give me your details."
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I've got an organization that does that. But gets your information, gets your bank, you invest, you put the money in, but it says you're detailed to 3 or 4 other agents.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're the one that do the most damage. They're the one that's internal. You trusted them to give them you trusted them, and banks are also like that. You know, I'm not mentioning a bank. People that work within the bank can get hold of your detail and sell it on the black market and make lots of money. You pay a banker club £25,000 a year, but it makes that in a week with your detail. So which is more profitable? I'm in the system, I don't need to hack. I'm in the network, I don't need to do anything but just access the data.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just what we needed to know that.
All right. Well, we're rounding up now. So what I want to do is let's end up with empowerment. Yeah. Because what do we want our communities to get our communities ready? Yeah. So I want to say, Asada, because obviously I can see you're into empowerment. So what should a complete beginner do in the first 30 days of learning crypto? Say they say, right, I've decided, I've watched this, and now I'm on board. Now, what should they do in the first 30 days? What advice can you give them?
Sure. First and foremost, I think that working by yourself is just whack. I just don't do that. You can do that. A lot of people in the crypto world work by themselves, and they make decisions by themselves, and it's secret. But I don't feel like the crypto world has to be that or should be that. I personally, like I mentioned, always make sure I'm part of an accelerated program. And what that means is it's something that is going to help push me forward with my crypto application and knowledge. And so in your first 30 days, find you a nice cryptified family. That's what I say. Make sure they're cryptified, right? And that means that we think crypto, we do crypto, we know crypto. I like when people with crypto come to ask me questions that they think I'm a trip on. I don't have to be a big expert to know it. So I want you to surround yourself with people that can give you good crypto information, right? And then go ahead and find that wallet that makes you feel good. It's easy to work with, right? I'm going to tell you to come see my workshop. That's what I'm going to say. I do them every other day, and I think you will learn a lot because I break it down. So I need you to just learn it. The guy in one of my videos says, go on Google and read about it, but it's so much out there. You almost don't know where to go, but find a trusted source in cryptocurrency. It could be me, but you find that trusted source and then get your data, get your wallet, and then find a way to start making it. You might take $100. What can I do with this? You want to buy some Bitcoin? Good. You want to come roll with us and make some Polygon? Good. Get you some $5.99 and I'll show you how to do that. So I think it's just find a good environment, get your wallet, and then keep learning. We're going to all keep learning because crypto is new to the world relatively. It's been out for over a decade, but it's not too late. You can find out about it and you can still make it. And you can have, as on my phone while I'm sitting here, somebody just got their 5-year-old rolled up with crypto and they're going to help them grow. So there's some different rules, guys. Learn the rules, make the rules. That's what I say in your first 30 days of crypto. That's what I say.
Learn the rules and make the rules. Wow.
That's right.
Okay, so what's that? Which skills will matter the most in the digital money world? What do you say? Or the crypto world, let's say. We don't want to get confused. Yeah. Skills.
Well, you need to educate yourself. So your financial literacy skills are going to matter. Understanding what blockchain is, the digital currencies, decentralized finance. So I think the most important skill is the financial literacy skills. You need to understand things, and then you can make informed decisions. And I think, like Asada says, if you can join a community, I think it's even better. And I think the world is moving towards community anyway, sort of thing. And as she's advertising, that book is the best book to start from, because everything is broken down so simply. You can read that book in 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours.
Absolutely.
And you need to have financial literacy. Please do not let, if you've had a bad experience, start again. You know, to the people that have had a bad experience, start again. Go and understand things from the beginning and then work your way up. But don't get left behind, because the world is changing, and the people that get left behind will literally be left behind.
Right, yeah.
So the skills saying is financial literacy skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Joe, we always go back to you for the cyber. The simply, just give us, I know you're complicated, but just give us the simplest cyber safety advice to protect your.
Thank you very much for your introduction. Much appreciated.
We love you. We love you, Joe. We ain't paying him no mind.
Basically, protect your key, your cryptocurrency wallet key. Protect your password. Do not put it on the internet or your social media, or your write it down on paper, which they cannot hack. Use strong password. Yeah. Start small. Learn the basic, and then proceed from the basic. As what Asada said, get into a community that will educate you and you will educate them. Yeah. Basically, fact check all the information you're given about investment in terms of cryptocurrency. Fact check them, validate them. Yeah. And so really, you need to be informed. In conclusion,
absolutely,
what you need to do is to learn the basics. That's what we've been saying all along. Yeah. And keeping good record on paper, and getting yourself knowledge, and be safe online, and be safe with what people tell you regarding such crypto investment. So that's why I would say, in general, from a high level point of view, in terms of crypto.
All right. I think obviously I'd like to add some more to that, because obviously from my view, I am a developer also, and I write smart contracts, and I'm on the blockchain. And obviously when we write smart contracts, security is at the front of everything before we even have the system, because there's no point having a system that's open to hacking. And I think one of the things, like Joe said, is the wallet. And as Asada mentions about hot wallets, warm wallets, cold wallets, you get educated. I think Asada's saying join a community, and Asada's community is amazing. I've come on her calls. They're amazing. I can go on them 20 times. I'm still learning something 20 times. Yeah. So that's the good thing about it. So I'd say definitely get in touch with us. Leave some comments on that. But I think also with the wallet side of things is, remember, with the wallets, they don't hold, even though we give the impression they hold the currency, they don't hold the currency. They hold the key to the currency, because all your currency, all your crypto is on the blockchain. All of it's on the blockchain. But the keys to open it are inside the wallets. Yeah. So when you're holding, but the problem is, if you understand that, then you understand how hackers get into your money. Because if you give them access to the key, as Joseph says, then they have access to the blockchain where your money is located, and they can then do transfers. Yeah. Obviously, there's different security of wallets. Yeah. The one that we talk about, Cold Wallet holds the key. Yeah. And it's not online all the time. The problem we have is some of us have our wallets sometimes we have it on a mobile, and we rely on those wallets on our mobile. Now think about it. If the mobile crashes, what happens? You need to make sure education again happens here, isn't it? People feel that they've been scammed when their mobile crashes and they can't get access to their money. They haven't been scammed. What's happened is that they haven't learnt the fact that they need private keys, seed keys, and all this stuff going on. Education, a lot of education. That comes obviously from the book, and also the book, the Breaking Free book, and also by joining a community that can educate you. Because sometimes you definitely need a community on this, because it's a big thing. It's a big transformation. Yeah. And then also what we have to do is on that phone, if a lot of hackers are trying to hack into your phones, you're clicking on links, you're doing all kinds of things. And guess what happens? If they get access to your wallet or to your browser, yeah, then guess what? They got your keys and they get access to it. So many people have lost hundreds of thousands just because of silly things like that. Not silly things, but things like that. Okay. So we need to get that right. So I think education will help people understand that crypto is here to stay. Blockchain is here to stay. This is the new way, and don't be left out with the old way. Yeah, this is the new cash. As far as I'm concerned, this is the new cash. When I say cash, when you have cash, nobody knows you have the cash. Yeah, the only time they know you have the cash is when the money you withdraw it from the bank, isn't it? But once you have that cash, if somebody else gives you cash, nobody knows they've given you cash, isn't it? So they've taken the paper away from us. They've taken the coins away from us. So we've replaced the coins and paper with crypto. And now nobody knows we have the crypto. The only way they can know is if you go into that centralized system and tell them, by the way, my name is Tony, and the second name is Bella, and I live in this place, and this is my wallet address, and I don't own my wallet address because it's now in custody of the company that owns the wallet, that owns it. So I'm not even in control. When you go to a centralized exchange, you don't own your crypto. Yeah. Right. The centralized exchange owns your crypto, because you don't own it, because you don't own it. You don't have the key. So all this education is very important, and a community, will help you get through this. So if you want to know more about that community, please talk to anyone that invited you on this. And I want to finish off with one more question, short question, because I know we can. This group is so powerful. We've been here almost for 2 hours.
I know.
Asada, you've broken the record. We normally do an hour and a half, but you have just extended it extra. So on the first, so what we want to do, the final thing, I want you to say in one sentence, and I'll start with Joseph here, because Joseph's one sentence can be quite long. Joseph, in one sentence.
Thank you once again. Yeah.
Okay, in one sentence, how do you stay ready for the future of crypto? How do you get ready for crypto?
You said it all. Yeah, you said it all. I just wanted to add the just last part of your point briefly. Mobiles are not safe. They hack into your mobile. Android, Apple are not safe. So don't assume that keeping your password and everything, your key in the mobile, that it is safe. They're vulnerable as anything, as leaving your door open in the ghetto. Secondly, and briefly, what I would say is this, and one word is the future is crypto. The future is global economy, a global transaction. From that point of view, you need to get online, get educated, understand, stay safe, get advice, join the community in order to take advantage of these new financial tools.
Thank you. That was the longest one sentence I heard, but it's a powerful one. It's a
Thank you
powerful one.
once again
Powerful
very
one.
much. indeed.
I hope I can do that too.
So, Bosse, in one sentence, how do we stay ready for the future of crypto?
Well, you stay ready by educating yourself.
The future of money, basically. Crypto.
Yeah, stay ready through knowledge, empowering yourself with knowledge, financial literacy, and go and find your why, and the why will come out. Go and understand the figures and the facts on why people are adopting crypto in developing countries and how it's impacting these countries significantly. Because once you find your why, you'll just keep empowering yourself with knowledge, and then build up your crypto money.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bosse. And Asada, you've heard the one sentence. Where's the power sentence here? Go.
One sentence for me, guys, is crypto, plan on having some. Just that simple. If you ain't planning on having some, you're going to stay at the bottom of the totem pole. Get over it and get some. You just need some, so learn about it. That's what I got to say.
Thank you. So, guys, you've heard from everyone on the panel. Firstly, I want to just say, look, crypto, based on what I've heard and based on what I know, crypto is not the scam. It's the people that try to make it a scam that are the scam.
That's right.
But keeping people afraid of the future just might be a scam. So those people that are keeping people afraid of crypto, those are the people that might be a scam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the real question is, will you, like Asad said, will you be an observer or an owner in the new digital economy?
Yep.
So I'd like to say thank you for listening to the Game Changer. Yeah. Remember, what we'd like you to do is I'd like to say thank you thank you to Bosse, as usual, giving us data like we've never seen before. Thank you for Joseph, just keeping us secure in this unsafe world. Yeah.
And that's the quickest summary ever.
Yeah, good. And I'd like to say thank you very much for our queen of crypto, the real queen of crypto. You know, we can go on and on and on, but the real queen of crypto has stretched us to the end. Yeah, so I'd like to say thank you very much for Asada. And for me, on the Game Challenger UK, I'd like to say thank you for all of you that watched. And sorry for the hiccup. You know what? The central system were ready for us and they dealt with us well. But guess what? We kept coming back. Just like Bitcoin kept coming down, coming back. And we're here to stay. And I'll say one thing. Just send your messages and say, get hold of Asada, get hold of Bosse, get hold of Joseph, get hold of myself, and no more. And you know what else you need to get hold of? Get hold of this book, Breaking Free. We want to break free. Remember that song? I want to break free from Freddie Mercury. I want to break free. Guess what? We need to break free. So get this. Now you can get the ebook version. With the ebook version, that gives you the key to the community that Asada is talking about. The key to the community. Because with the ebook version, what will happen is you get the key to the community that Asada's in. And guess what? You've heard her already. In just a short space of time, you're going to hear more of her and you're going to be empowered. You're going to be educated. You're going to be empowered to do the next thing. Don't be left out. Cash is gone. The new cash is crypto.
That's right.
Let's take our Independence Day. See you.